What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hey, first video of the year. I got another one I'm working on. Right now, just need to finish it up. I got big news coming up. So stay tuned. All right, we got some big news. Got a lot of new toys to play with. You're gonna want to stay tuned for this. It's gonna be exciting. Today, what I brought you here for is I wanted to show you guys. I want to do a lot of kayak camping, and went a couple times last year. I'm going actually not this weekend, but next weekend. Going to go out again, and wanted to show you guys my lightweight setup for cooking in the kayak. All right. So if I'm trying to go as lightweight as possible, what am I taking with me for multi-day trips on the kayak? All right. If you can hear the clicking going around, my dog is kind of wandering around lost right now, but he'll get over it. All right, so back to the video. What do I like to take? It's easy. This is my entire cook kit for a week-long kayak trip. That's it. I can do everything that I need to do for days, weeks, months with this. So let me show you what I'm actually dealing with. All right. Now, before we get into this, just remember, if you like gear, you like fishing, you like outdoor stuff, you like camping, this is where you're going to want to be for 2020. We're doing big things in 2020. So just keep that in mind. So this little stuff sack, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. You can see this is a Toaks 900 milliliter pot. You can get these off of Amazon. Matter of fact, I have an Amazon store. I'll link the this everything in here. I'll link in the description. So if you look at it, you won't pay any more for it, but I'll make a couple pennies off of this that helps me get more stuff like this to actually review for this guy. So if you're thinking about buying it, use that link. Help a brother out. All right. Toaks 900 milliliter pot. Well, what about all of the stuff that I need to cook in it? Right. Well, take the lid off. The first thing that I'm going to show you in here is there's a fuel canister. Standard small fuel canister. Fits right in there. Good to go, and fits perfect. Right. Right above that, I carry this. This little bag is a BRS 3000T. This is a titanium stove. So if I open this up, I'm going to show you guys here real quick. It is a small, very ultra lightweight, very portable. Used by a lot of backpackers, which is where I kind of got the idea from. If you're looking for things that you want to take out kayak camping, backpackers are one of the best places to start because they worry about weight and they worry about size. The same thing we're worrying about. So it's got these little arms that flip up. Flip this down. These flip up. And then they kind of lock in place. So once you get them locked in place, you got to make sure that it's turned off. So I've made that mistake before. It gets a little cold. Take your fuel canister, pop the cap off, and drop it while you're at it. Screw your stove on. And that's my entire stove. So the BRS, back out here a little bit, BRS 3000. Toaks 900. Now, I know some of y'all are like, well, I can't cook what I... You can eat pretty well just out of a standard cup. All right. What do? Hey, if you really want to go lightweight, pick you up something like this. The little Starbucks Via Instant. You can use whatever instant coffee you want. I found there is no such thing as good instant coffee. that's one of the better ones that's easily available. There's a couple other brands I'm going to be reviewing for you in the future, but those are, you can pick those up at anywhere, Walmart, your local Starbucks, anywhere, and eat off of it. So you can heat up your water. Takes about 2 minutes to boil water. Boil your water, use that. All right. For cooking, right? I cook in this as well. All right. And I'll give you some ideas of what we actually going to use. Be right back. Oh, one thing I forgot. We forgot this. This is a Toaks titanium spork. This is what I eat everything with. So it's just a very lightweight titanium spork. It weighs nothing. All right, so it fits anywhere. I made a little mistake with this one. I should have ordered the long handle one. They make one that has a much longer handle, so that when you're eating meals like the Mountain House, this leaves a little bit to be desired. You end up getting stuff all over your hands and reaching in. I should have got the long handle one, and I probably will fix that in the future. I'll probably order that here pretty soon. All right, we're back. Let me show you some of your options for food when you're out. All right, I just grabbed 4 days. No, 3 days worth of food. Right here, good meals. All right, so let me show you some of your options. Dropping stuff. These Knorr sides, whether you like they make them in the pasta, they make them in the rice. I tend to go for the rice. I'm not allowed to eat pasta. We'll talk about that later. Not to stay skinny or anything. I have some dietary restrictions from my time in the Army. So I tend to get these rice sides, and I like them. All right? They've got some flavor. All you do is boil them. All right? One of these will fit in the pot. All right? So what do you do for protein? Well, you got a few options, right? One of the big ones that most people use are these. All right? You got Chicken Creations, the little chicken packets that come in about 40 million flavors. You got the same thing for tuna Creations, about 40 million flavors. So you can add those. All right. The other thing that most people don't think about is beef jerky. All right. You can add beef jerky into any of your meals while you're boiling, rehydrating them. The seasoning from the beef jerky gives whatever you're cooking a lot of extra flavor, and it softens it up. It's actually pretty good. These little boxes of quinoa, again, these are about $1 a piece, right? And all you have to do is boil them. Let them sit and boil, and they fit in the pot really easy. All right? This is a trail favorite. The Idahoan potatoes. All right? They make these in 30 different flavors. All right? Pick you up some of those. Combine these with the same proteins, your chicken, your tuna packets. You combine these, and that makes a good meal. And it all fits in one pot. I've done that a lot. I like these potatoes because they fit in my dietary restrictions. If you want to get fancy, if you want to spend money that you really don't need to, there's the old standby, the Mountain House meals. Again, this is one I've got laying around because of my dietary restrictions. I can't eat the stroganoff anymore. So there it is. Any of those, they work great. They're great options. They're lightweight, easy to carry. They pack away well. You don't have to worry about them getting wet. Put them in a dry bag, a Ziploc bag, whatever you want, and you're good to go. Right? I did run into one little issue. Not every setup's perfect, so we're trying to fix that. When I get up in the morning, I like to make breakfast. I didn't grab any. But using this same setup, one of the best breakfasts that you can get out there is instant oatmeal. bring in some instant oatmeal packets, boil up your water, dump the oatmeal in, stir it up, and you're eating. But what do you do? Because I want to eat and I want to drink coffee at the same time. I also kind of express my displeasure with instant coffee. I mean, I'll drink it, don't get me wrong, it has caffeine in it. I'll drink it, but I like a good cup of coffee. So for the next trip out, not this weekend, but next weekend, I went to Academy and I picked this up. All right. This is just one of those, the GSI Outdoors French press. So I'll add a Ziploc bag with some coffee of my choice. It's not just a cup, it's also, if you pop the lid, so release the suction, it's also a French press. So you put your coffee in the bottom, you pour your water in, and then you slowly push down and it filters the coffee out. So the grounds stay down at the bottom and you simply drink it until it's done, then you clean it out and get rid of the grounds. Yeah, most of the French press setups I've seen and used before, you still get some grounds in the coffee. But I was looking at this one, and the way it looks like it's designed, it should be a little bit better because you're drinking from the sealed part. All right. So it should be good. And if you've had instant coffee, you know, you get that sludge in the bottom anyway. It's not that good. But I'm going to try this out on my next trip. All right. I do have a heavier setup that I take if I'm going car camping and I'm coming back to a campsite every night. I do have a heavier setup that I'll use for that. It still follow the same guideline. I'm still going to make the same food because I'm going out there to do things, not sit around and cook. I just need to get protein. I need to get carbs in me because I'm going to be burning off a lot of energy. And I want to get out there and go. Quick, fast, and easy. And I found that this setup works really well for me. All right. So once again, hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe. Right, hit that bell so you get notifications when I post. I plan on making a new video, uploading once a week. I may, once the weather gets a little bit better and I can get out on the weekends, we may bump that up to 2 and do a product review video and an adventure video in the same week. And we'll have to play that as the weather allows.